Bunge power. Bunge ria. Obungo with power. In the same breath, my name is Bruce Michael Bongo. But I want to give this letter. It is called a letter of no objection to William Ruto. That to us, the aboriginals of Luo Nyanza, it is very idiosyncrasy for us to be able to sustain and behave praisers, to behave sayers at the behest of mutilation of our national ethics. We are not going to be naysayers at the helm of corruption in this country. We are not going to be naysayers when you want to tax us to death. William Ruto, we are telling you today that the time for you to ensure that you are done something is over. What we are telling you now is that Kenya is not going to be a condominium state of the United States of America. William Ruto, you are an animal to whom we fail to recognize. The best you are today is what we call the hoodlum iguana. You are a hoodlum iguana president who is very ignorant of the sufferings of the people of the country. Today, we as the Luo people, we are not going to allow you. We are not going to sit pretty and let you mutilate the very, very hearts of education in this country. Because we are the cathedrals of knowledge and intelligence. We cannot allow that. Mr. President, for how you call yourself, but we prefer calling you Mr. The lowest in the echelons of honor. You are a minister. You are a minister anyway, but what you want to tell you today is that you cannot segregate, and even poverty has never been segregated before, to the list of having our higher learning students be either poor, less poor, or vulnerable, the least vulnerable, and the affluent. We are not going to allow that. William Ruto, this is the only government in the republic of this country where we've had impressed going to a percentage of 45. It cannot happen. Impressed, for what we know it, is the money used for your tigers. Is the money used for your tigers. Is the money used to fly abroad. We are not going to sustain that in this current economy. What we are saying is very simple. That Kenya cannot be one. We are going to segregate. We are going to search for our own independent state. Enough is enough. And that is the only way we are going to make it this time round. Amen. The time for hey presto is over, because you have really messed up this country. You have ensured that Kenya today has really come from the maxima to the minima. Because of corruption, because of how you mismanage the funds of this country. We are telling you, the time, the Solomonic time when Solomon died has come. When the wise men are coming on their knees to you and telling you, it is high time for you to reduce the cost of living. Lessen it. Lessen a little bit of the impact for the people who are suffering, the multitudes of this country. Mr. Ruto, what you have to know is that Mwai Kibaki is the only president in Kenya's history who was ever elected with the greatest majority at 68%. But just 2 years, in 2 years in power, he became very much unpopular and Raila Amolo Odinga floored him in referendum. Your case is not different, because you stole election and you want to come on board and ensure that Kenyans suffer the more. Are we going to allow that? No. Without further ado, I'll take this opportunity to invite our very own